Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I think Peter will soon turn into Thor and we will get going. But in the meantime, good morning, everyone. Welcome to the pre-market prep. I hope everyone's having an amazing morning. Hope you had a great day yesterday. While Thor gets fired up there in the new link, I will go ahead and go over our watch list from yesterday. So let's hop in here and take a look. Over to open, what's on our list? Let's go back to our 5 minute. Hop in here, and there we are. Open yesterday actually was not too bad, guys. Got an initial drop here going. The first candle was a little bit rough, kind of bit of an indecision. It's funny how it hit both ends of the list here. It hit the low of the pre-market, the high of the pre-market, came back to the VWAP, and then sold off pretty nice here. That was a nice sell-off there. You can see the beautiful continuation, does consolidate here again, sells off some more. And then what I liked about open yesterday was that you also got a nice double bottom here. Around 11, 10 to 45ish or so. You get the second leg of that, and you can see the beautiful continuation towards the top. So that traded very well. There was a lot going on with this one too. If you see, once it goes above the VWAP, gives you a nice little pattern here as well, more like an ABCD pattern, and then continues again, breaking this high here, and then really never looks back. So open had a lot to it yesterday. So definitely a good play if you were patient and waiting on this one. We also had PLTR, man. PLTR, this thing, there's a reason why we don't like this stock, and we saw it yesterday at the market open. If you're watching this closely, and the 5 minute does not do justice, we got to bring a 1 minute for this one. It's just the way this thing moves. If you're watching this closely, which a lot of us were, because their pre-market action was really good, their volume was great. At the market open, you get this price action starts selling down. That was looked good, and then starts selling up nicely, and then you get this insane drop out of nowhere. If you saw the price action on that, you would stay away from the stock after something like that, right? It was just not clean. Even the pop of this candle, it was like it's just stalled here for a second, and then it's just appeared up here. The price action was just so funky on it. This is why sometimes it's we say in the chat room, PLTR is doing the PLTR thing. It's just exactly what it did. Eventually, it did settle down a little bit, and then you saw a nice little drop here. You saw a nice comeback towards the VWAP and then continuation. But man, that open was a little rough there. mRNA, guys, was in play. We mentioned this yesterday. It's a little bit harder to trade this stock, a little bit different than other stocks. But again, you can see the beautiful drop here. Nice continuation, good pullback to the moving averages, and then another drop here, another pullback. And it was just on a beautiful downtrend all the way down to 378 from opening up around 402. So again, beautiful drop there. Does recover nicely. This is a tough trade though. You don't want. It's difficult to take this reversal because you don't get no chance. It just kind of starts going all the way up there, not really giving you an opportunity to get in that if you don't catch it the way Jared does. Jared has a way of catching these reversals, which is pretty neat. So again, it's just a great short there on mRNA to begin the day. Becky, I didn't watch the price action on Becky much because at the beginning of the market open, you can see it was just pure chop. Nothing much was happening. Eventually, it does break out nicely. By that time, I was not really looking at this trade anyway. MU, guys, was real nice yesterday. We knew MU was going to be in play. They had a huge downgrade from Morgan Stanley, and usually when you get a bank like that, that gives you a downgrade. Was it Morgan Stanley or Goldman Sachs? I think it was Morgan Stanley. But anyway, both of those two banks, when you see downgrades on those from any of those major banks, that is when it becomes a little bit more important. You saw that downgrade there. Beautiful opening range breakdown on the 5 minute. Beautiful continuation. Then from there, it's just kind of chopped around for the rest of the day. But you did get some really nice opening moves here. And Brian took advantage of that short. Going into some of those levels there. CLOV, guys, beautiful short as well. Looked like it was going to be strong for the day, but at the market open, just continues to drop here. Doesn't really give you any kind of strength at all the entire day. You got a nice double bottom here, goes to VWAP, but again, just after that, didn't really get going. Just kind of chopped sideways here on CLOV. So that is what we had. I also looked at Space. I traded Space. Space, man, continues to just drop. I mean, it took a while to get the drop going, but look at this level here. Once it loses that, man, this thing just plummets. I mean, Space is having a very difficult time. If you look at their daily here, they're down again 3.5, 876,000 shares traded. Cannot wait to see how they trade today. Good morning, Thor. How are you doing today, my friend?
Hey, I'm awesome. What's going on, Carlos?
Not much, brother. For those wondering, Norm is going to be on vacation for starting today and into next week. I think he'll be back either next Friday or the following Monday, right? So he's going to take some time off and enjoy with his son before he goes to school. So hopefully he's starting that very early this day. So hopefully he's enjoying that. And Thor, thank you so much for covering. So we'll have coverage
Of course.
between Thor and Peter and everybody else that wants to jump on this morning can do so as well. With that said, Thor, let's go over to. I'm not sure if you had a chance to prepare, but do you have any market news overall? And don't look at this 8:30, 8:30, 8:30. That's usually Norm's update there. So that is not new information.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to dig in too deep, so I'll do some of that live as we're going. I do have Disney on deck. Disney had earnings and reported well, and saw a really nice pop based upon it. So now I'm going to be kind of keeping my eyes on that to see what happens on Diz after hours, after 4 o'clock yesterday, after the news came in. Really nice pop. So I want to see if hopefully it sells off a little bit maybe in the pre-market and give us a chance on it. So I'm
Okay.
liking that one, and also loved your breakdown. I caught PLTR off the bottom after it sold off at VWAP and got just an amazing run on PLTR all the way up to what ended up being high of day.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
a really fun trade that we made some good moves on. So we were pretty stoked about that yesterday.
Yep, absolutely. And again, the price action was wild, but just had to be a little bit careful the way that thing was moving. All right, guys, let's get to it. Let's look at our watch list this morning. On deck, we have a whole lot on our gapping up list this morning. So the list is pretty extensive there. Not so much in the red. We have Wish down 27%. Now, I know we've been watching that one in the past. It has been in play. They're down pretty big this morning. And only one low float on the down and gapping down list this morning. So we'll take a look at what's happening there. And let's start to build this list. So let's bring it over here. Let's go ahead. I have Disney here for earnings, so we'll put that on there. Big pop for them, as you mentioned, Thor. That is a big move for them. We'll see where this is going to go today, but yeah, that's looking pretty nice. Let's get our 5-minute chart up here, and we'll get our daily here so we can get an overall picture of what's going on. And then we'll look at PPC this morning. 47 million shares float. They're trading 812,000 shares traded right now. Pre-market action. What is this thing? Is this thing foreign or something? What is this? I'm not sure if it's foreign or not, but we can tell here that the pre-market action is not great. They got some volume here. I'm not sure if it's a buyout because it's pretty much flat right now. But interesting, gapping up pretty big. Volume on this overall very light today. Already in the pre-market they have more almost the more volume than they trade on most days, so that's interesting. This could be a difference maker for them today, up 20%. Thor, any news on this one?
PPC, it says Brazil's JBS to acquire shares in Pilgrim's Pride with aim of delisting. So I have to look a little bit more into that, but that does not sound like a great catalyst to trade.
No, it does not. And I think these are foreign companies. So again, just be careful with this one. I don't like the pre-market action on it anyway. The pop looks great, but outside of that catalyst alone, I don't think it's a good one. So we'll keep it off the deck for now. SPRT, 10 million shares float. At the moment, they're up 9%, 507. This one looks good right now, guys. Could be the low flow of the day. We'll add it on here. We'll come back to it as it gets going. SPRT, there we go. 507 up 8.7 right now. Some good activity at the moment. Volume starting to increase. Let's see if that can hold. BTCM, 40 million shares float. Horrible pre-market action. We've seen this before. Is this a Bitcoin? Yeah, it is. Mining Limited ADS here. Again, the Bitcoin stuff that we like in there. I see some on here already. Maris, Can, Riot, BTBT, people like that one. That's a lower flow stock. But Mara, CAN, and Riot are usually the ones that we look at. Let's take a look at those now, see what's going on there. Nice pop today. They're up 4.3. So Bitcoin stuff is up this morning. Riot is up as well. Pre-market action is not great on neither at the time. CAN also not great pre-market action. BTBT, yeah, they're up, but I don't see anything beautiful pre-market action this morning. So maybe Mara as a possible.
Bitcoin's been doing a bit of a rally since about midday yesterday, right around like 12:30. Bitcoin found a bit of a bottom around 43,800. Now it finds itself at 46,600 in the pre-market today over our R4. So Bitcoin looks like it's kind of making a rebound today, might even break up a little bit. So it looks like some plays are starting to flood into, the riots and the Maras are obviously going to start getting volume if
Yeah.
Bitcoin starts to move.
Yeah, absolutely, guys. So we'll keep Mara on here, and we'll see how that plays out. BitF, I think it's a Bitcoin, so I'm not going to look at all of these. BTCM, we looked at. Hut, what is Hut here? This is also, oh man, this is all Bitcoin stuff. Hut is mining as well. Just a lot going on here. Disney, we have already on deck on earnings. That's a good one today. Mara, CAN, Rye, we looked at. Rocket Mortgage, RKT. Let's skip down to that one. They are up 3.9 right now, 288,000 shares traded, but their pre-market action is not as great. And Rocket Mortgage is a difficult stock to trade. They don't trade very well. Volume is usually on the lighter side. So although we're getting this pop here, I'm not confident that this thing's going to be a good one. Put it as a possible for now, but it might not even stay there, to be honest. All right, FUCL. Now this thing is their day looks great. They've been trading very, very active, as you can see. Volume has died down a little bit the last 2 days, right from the first original day. Still great volume, still 52 million shares traded. Not sure what the second day was. 15, it's a little bit lower, but their daily looks good, man. It looks like it's setting up for a pattern here to get going. At least it looks like that. They are a low flow stock sitting at 16 million shares flow. So you got to wait for the volume to come in on this one. But I do like my chair is breaking, I think. I do like the daily on this one. This was FUCL. Let's put FUCL right on here. FUCL. There you go. So I like the daily on that one, guys. Staying above the previous day close here. Possible test of some highs over here. Just be careful. We need volume, guys. It doesn't have it right now. It's got to get volume to look really good. All right, I'm going to stop here. But you know what? We'll look at mRNA because I know this thing has been hot the last couple of days. And if you like to trade this one, you've been having a whole lot of fun. It is up 3% right now, trying to find a nice little base here around 390s, their previous day close. You can see that's been an area of support in the past, and we're slamming up against that the last couple of days. So maybe the selling pressure might be over on this. Who knows? But it is up 2.8 right now, 260. I'm going to add it as a possible because I know people like this one. And again, it's been in play the last couple of days. You can see here on the daily how nicely these candles have been trading. Look how wide these candles are. And if you dig in here into the intraday action, their pre-market action has been really, really good. So you could do that. It's been pretty good there. All right, let's go over to what's gapping down this morning. Wish today. Wish is very active, down 27.8.
On a side note, Carlos,
Yeah.
before you move on, I just wanted to throw out, Harry K pointed this out, and I was gonna bring it up. The FDA approved booster shots for COVID for Moderna and Pfizer. So you will likely see some response in those tickers today because boosters equal money. So those are definitely going to be something we can kind of keep an eye on.
Agree 100%. I see again mRNA looking pretty good. Let's look at PFE, how that looks there. PFE actually is a little bit, I like to trade. If I was to trade one, mRNA would be the one. PFE could be a little tough at times, but yeah, both of them doing good this morning. Now I wonder if some of this is already kind of baked in here, because if you looked at mRNA, remember
Sure.
we're never the first ones to hear the news, right? If you looked at mRNA, they started to really get going some time ago here, a couple of days ago. So I wonder how much juice that is going to have here moving forward. So we'll see. Definitely mRNA guys in play. They've been trading very nice, and you see the strength coming in this morning a little bit there as well. Gapping down list today. Wish this morning down 28%. Thor, what you have anything on this one? This is definitely in play. Let's add Wish here.
Well, Wish is one of our meme stocks. WSB is always on top of Wish, and if you go to their website, it's the #1 ticker that it seems like a lot of their constituency is paying attention to this morning. I'm looking. See, Context Logic stock plummets on earnings miss and a rare double downgrade. So
Double downgrade.
It is
intense.
it was a big miss.
Yeah.
So
so double downgrade.
I'm not sure if it used to have a really high short float, and DOS isn't showing that for me the past couple of days. So I'm flipping over to FinViz here to see if I can figure out short flow. Not that bad. Short flow percent's actually only at 7.9. It looks like so. That's that doesn't look like that'll be too much of a factor. But I mean, things definitely got a really serious catalyst. So, it'll be interesting to see if it plays. It's a little bit under my price range that I prefer.
Yeah,
To
yeah.
make money in this price range, I have to take a lot of shares, which really kicks my
Mm-hmm.
comps up.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
I generically stay away from the $6 stock. But if the opportunity arises, we might have to give it a go.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely. The volume is there right now. It is down huge, guys, 28%. We'll see how this thing goes here. So we have it on here. What's the float on this one, by the way? It is, yes, huge, 339 million. And about that
Yeah.
DAS issue, Thor, I think what's happening is DAS made some changes to their packages, and I think it's not included in one package and it's moved to another one. Our good buddy Kyle, yeah, a good buddy Kyle sent an email on that to us, but yeah, so if you're not, if you don't, if you see it as others don't, it depends on the package. There's some kind of change there, so you might not be getting that back depending on what
I'd,
package you
I'd, I'd
have.
I'd love an email letting me know that
Now,
my
why
data
would they do
subscriptions have
that?
changed.
Why would they do that?
Like,
All
let
right,
me
guys.
let me know. Hey,
Yeah,
how about you
what?
just take away my level 2 data while you're at it and don't tell me that?
That's like what was it? Earlier this week, Monday morning. After all, it's just getting locked out of your account because you have to sign
Yeah,
something.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Spontaneous agreement signing
And it's
first
funny,
thing
I
Monday
guess they
morning.
must have got some bombarded with so many emails of saying, "Hey, what's going on? What's going on?" They figure out, okay, let's put a sign later button. So if you signed up, if you logged in a little bit later after 9 o'clock, you had a sign later button. But it's like, who thought about this? Like, did you process this through when you decided you're going to put this mandatory?
Well, and
uh,
so much of trading, unfortunately, is about kind of being in that zone and having the right mentality. So you're coming in with your routine, you're ready to go,
yes,
you're ready to get into
yes.
trading, and then boom, now I gotta speed. And of course, I took all the time in the world to read every page of those 5 documents I just signed because I
Oh
wanted to
God,
trade in 15 minutes, and that gave me plenty of time
you're a
to do
better
that.
man than
So
I
no,
am.
I didn't just scroll straight to the bottom and just hit accept all on every single one of them without reading a page. So that my commission, I have no idea, right? It's ridiculous, but whatever.
You're a better
They'll
man
probably
than
do
I
better on
am.
that one next time.
I still haven't signed it, but I will. I will this weekend, I promise. All right,
It
let's
just
get to it.
keeps next, maybe later.
CRCT this morning, they are down at 26% right now. 169,000 shares traded. Their pre-market action, not great. It is a low flow, 12.24. So now looking at it in that light, this is not looking good. We need a whole lot more volume on this one. We don't have shares for sure. We're interactive brokers neither. So I don't like the way this looks right now. I don't think it's even a good low flow stock to have on deck at the moment. SoFi, however you want to mention this one. This is down 10% right now. Pre-market action is okay. I like the volume on it, 1.7. Yeah, we'll come back to it. Let's worth taking a look. Good volume there this morning, down nicely. TTCF, pre-market action down 10%. Volume extremely light. Daily is very, very choppy. I'm not liking much what I'm seeing here right now. This has potential to get better. But again, I just look at this daily. I don't expect anything too great out of this one. HNST. This morning, this is horrible. No pre-market action, no volume. Fubo today, they are down 4%. I like this one because, again, this popped up pretty nice. And we're at the bottom of this gap, the low of this gap up that we had here just a few days ago. So maybe we're trying to lose this here, or maybe that can become some good support. It did test this here. When this thing gapped up, it opened up, slammed down, as you can see here, found support. Actually, no, opened up all the way up here, slammed down, found support, and came back up to 32. So maybe we can find support here. It doesn't look like it, guys. It looks a little bit weak for me. And usually stocks, they love to close the gap here. So I like Fubo this morning. Gonna add that one on here. We'll see what's happening there. Either way, I
I
think
think
it'll be a good one.
Fubu had earnings maybe yesterday. I'm looking right now. I don't recall, but I think they had like quarter
They
two
did.
earnings yesterday. So I
Now, did
think
they
we may be looking for a second day play on these guys.
yeah, oh no, they had earnings August 10th actually, post market.
Oh, was it
So
the
that would
10th?
have, yeah, post market
2 days
August 10th.
ago
So
then.
yeah, 2 days on the 11th they would have
Yep.
reacted to it a little bit more. That would have been here. Oh yeah, we had this gap up, right? So they gapped up, sold down, and now they're just kind of being a little weak here on the other side. So we'll see. Looking good as far as the daily. Let's hope this continues there. Space,
I
man.
tend to not have the greatest success with Fubo.
Oh
For
yeah.
some reason, it's been a stock that I seem to struggle with from time to time. But with the recent catalyst, maybe it'll
Hmm.
provide some opportunities. But even with that, the past couple of days, it seems like it's been quite range bound and pretty choppy.
Yeah,
So
it's
it'll be
looking good.
interesting to see
Hmm.
if it provides a better opportunity.
I agree 100%. They had the big news some time ago about they're getting some contract for that football channel deal or whatever it was, getting some kind of games,
Oh
right?
yeah, yeah.
And it did well there. And then after that, I have not been able to trade it successfully neither. So I hear you on that, man. Here is space. Space just continues to go the opposite direction of space and to the ground here. So right now, 3 days in the red, again down another 4%, 951,000 shares traded. I mean, this thing is just, it doesn't find a
This has
bottom
been
somewhere.
getting crushed.
Crush, crush, crush. Big drop yesterday, guys. Look at this. It was just hanging out here around 25.50. Nice squeeze towards the end of the day. It's just seeing that now. Nice little squeeze there all the
So
way. So that's nice.
you
So
gotta give a little props to Sir Richard Branson and his technique here. As soon as his rocket or his craft, right, made it into
mhm.
space and came back down, the first thing they did, like 5 seconds after they landed, was a secondary stock offering, and which people started buying up, but it sent this thing into a straight drop, and it has been
Yeah.
selling off basically ever since that. So this was really a sell the news kind of
Yes.
event here,
Yep.
which is, we say buy the rumor and sell the news, but it is so funny to see how true that statement is at times. Here's a stock that you would obviously think, after finally having the success of making it into orbit, would just rip through the roof, but nope, selling off all the time. Maybe it's retail speculators getting out while institutions are buying in. Who knows? But it's certainly what it's doing. So it'll be fun to watch space. At some point, I'm expecting a nice, bottom on this thing and maybe a rally or a squeeze or something. But it has been
Yeah.
determined
It
to
has
just
been
keep on going down.
downhill all the way here, guys. So now, if you look at the market open yesterday, it was a little bit rough. It was not great, very choppy in here. Even a whole, it was just 2 hours of just pure chop, maybe even three here, not about 2 hours. And then it slowly starts creeping down here. But again, it hasn't been great intraday trading on it yesterday. Hopefully today could be a difference on that. Down 3.9, guys. We're gonna add this on here. Space, I think
Yeah,
it's a decent
if you
one.
caught the short after lunch, you would have
Oh, you
been
were
pretty
golden.
happy because
Yeah.
you got a nice, drop all the way down till about 30 minutes into the
Hmm.
close. And then that was interesting. We had a ton of volume come in right before the close on space, and it actually rallied back to VWAP real quick on really high volume. So I'm kind of surprised to see it gap down this morning, just on, that almost looks like a
Right.
reversal signal, but
Yeah. Yeah.
nope, not this
You
morning.
would think at least
We're
or at
going to
least
keep on
hold
going
around
down.
around 26, and that's not the case. This thing is dropping pretty good here. All right,
Yeah, I think somebody
CLOV.
came in there thinking
Hmm.
maybe something was going to happen, and then it didn't.
Yeah, yeah. CLV this morning. This was hot
True.
yesterday. Today, I don't see much going on right now. Yeah, it just seems very, very choppy right now at the moment. So I don't, although they have 891,000, it just looks like we're getting back into this choppy zone here where they've been consolidating in the past. I think the fun might be over just for now. I could be wrong, but I'd rather watch something else that's kind of breaking out, especially the way
Hmm.
CLV trades. All right,
Well,
what
you
do
got
we
to think
have
about the
here?
opportunity. You got an eight
Hmm.
dollar stock that's moving, maybe $1 a day at best. So you're
Yeah,
just not going to get the opportunity you're looking for, most likely. And again, unless you're just taking really tight risk with really crazy share sizes,
right,
it's going to be
right.
really difficult to take advantage of a stock that, even an $8 stock that only moves, a half a buck to a buck a day.
Absolutely. Daniel, thank you so much for the super chat there, man. He is saying, when are we going to be adding BBT swag to the website? Sick Hat Thor, happy Friday, everyone. Thank you, Daniel, for that. Appreciate that donation. Remember, guys, every donation will be matched by Andrew dollar to dollar for the charity of the month. And this month we're doing
Yeah,
autism,
let's
Thor.
make him sweat
So
this month. I
let's
want him
make
to
him
think his bank
sweat.
account's getting emptied out by these YouTube chats. Let's do this.
Absolutely.
I
Our
love it
goal
when he's
this
like, "Okay,
month.
don't donate too much. Don't donate too much."
Our goal this month is $5,000. So Andrew will add five, and that'll be 10 for the charity. We're gonna get a slide showing where we at with the donation for the month and how much we need to go. So we'll get that up hopefully by next week, so we can see where we at there to hit that goal. So, all right, that's what we have here. Thor, I know you like Disney. Anything else you like on your list this morning?
So I'm probably going to be keeping my eye on the tech sector. A lot of the news that's kind of bumping around in the early morning market is talking about a few of the tech stocks like Microsoft, Apple, and those all are kind of running these range toppy patterns. So I'm going to be keeping my eye on tech. Apple ended up having a really crazy rally yesterday.
Yes. Yes.
That I missed. Very actually, I tried shorting earlier and took a small stop on that one just to watch it run the other direction. Guess I missed that one, right? But it put in. So I'm really interested in that particular sector to see what it does. But other than that, we've got some interesting stuff on deck. I'm going to be watching Disney. Going to be checking out mRNA and PFE to see if something comes in there. I think there's some opportunities there. And then just for some side list stuff, I've been throwing DKNG and sometimes Penn Gaming on the side list as well, just to watch. There's been some interesting things in the dailies, and there's some new agreements with like Penn Gaming for like MLB coming in and these other ones. So I want to see if any of these are going to play. Yesterday, DKNG put in on the daily a pretty nice bullish engulfing candle as it tried to break out of range, and it had a little volume with it when it did it. So I want to see if it back tests 54 or maybe even 53 and change, and then see if we can get a rally out of it after that. So that's probably where I'm going to be focused for now, unless something really wakes up. And then my good buddy MU, always got to have that on back deck. We had a really fun time with MU yesterday. As that bad boy sold off into the ether. So we got some really good shorts on that one and had fun.
MU is going to be interesting because their downgrade was like $75, right?
So their downgrade is actually higher now.
Yeah, than what it should be. Should be right here. So we'll see. This will be interesting. All right, guys, let's take it to the room.
We had we had like 1.5 million shares come in on a really narrow band towards the midday, like around I think it was around 1:30 or 1:45 if I recall. Came in, and I mean a bunch of shares. After that, we started a rally. So I'm going to be watching that area, $69. If we come back down and test it, I'm going to see if the bid supports again, and if they do, might be squeeze time on MU. And this thing might take a rally back up to, might go for like 75. Head back up to that kind of projected value.
Absolutely. All right, perfect, guys. Let's take a look here what we have on the room. Let's start with Lori. We'll start with you, giving us a few here. Apple, we have. Tesla, we have not looked at. Let's take a look at that one. Tesla this morning. Yeah, I think Tesla looks interesting. Beautiful daily here. They've been consolidating in between 722. Looks like it's about 710, 700, the bigger ring there. So again, nice consolidation there. Maybe possible breakout. Had a big day yesterday. Again, a lot of tech companies doing good. Apple did good. Tesla did good. A lot of stuff that did very well yesterday in that tech area. So this could be interesting. Let's take a look at NIO, see if they're in somewhat in play. Nowhere near what Tesla looks like. So Tesla is definitely a lot more interesting. Volume is a little bit lighter though. That's the only reason why I'm not going to add it to my list. But if you like Tesla, if you have the space, definitely looks good on the daily. And then we'll look at your other one, OSTK, because the rest we have on deck. OSTK, for me, I like you're looking at the breakout here for the possible continuation. But for me, the volume is just too light on this one at the moment. So good list there, Lori. We have a lot of the stuff you have already. Next, we have HD. He has SPRT. We do have this one already, up 26%. Oh, look at this. It is going. It is really going now. So 2.8, this thing is ramping up nicely. If Norm was trading today, he'll already be in with an entry like right here, because you know how good he does with these things.
If Norm was trading today, he'd already be done for the day.
He'd already be done for the day. He'll be in here with like a green arrow, and taking partials and done for the day.
I mean, he is the low float king.
So. He is, although he doesn't like the title. He is. He's very good.
No, he hates the title. He'll never admit it.
He's a sniper when it comes to those.
Maybe that's it. We could call him low float sniper.
There you go. Dan, FSR this morning. Let's take a look. FSR today, they are down. Oh, huge drop yesterday. That did not go well for them. Now they're dropping down a little bit just below the previous day close. They got some good volume, and I do like this pre-market activity we're seeing here. They are in short selling restriction, but we do have shares for short. Yeah, I think this could be interesting. I do like FSR there. I would have loved for them to not have all this down here, all this support that's coming up. But outside of that, this is still a major area of support there. So we'll see if we can break down below that. But I do like the action yesterday. That's a big drop and a possible continuation today with some decent volume right now. So thank you for that one. Matt is giving us PENN, PENN. Now this stock, I cannot trade for nothing. So I stay away from it. It just doesn't trade. It trades very, very different. I don't like the way it moves. Right now, pre-market action is pretty dead on this one, Matt. I don't see anything great on it. I see what you're looking at, slamming up against this level of resistance. I just don't know if they really have the juice to get going above this. Not with this volume, right? That could change at the market open. But right now, I don't think they have the strength to do that unless they got some kind of catalyst or if the market starts trending heavily or their sector, who knows? But right at the moment, I don't see anything great. Then we have yours. That's good FSR. Coming on down, Airbnb. Airbnb. These guys should be doing good, right? Uh, Pretty quiet right now. Starting to pick up though. I see 387,000 shares traded, so that's decent there. We got some movement there. Man, their daily's so choppy though. I don't. For me, this is not a great intraday trading stock. You got to be careful with it. I don't know if there's any kind of news today, catalyst, because you are getting some above normal volume here than you
They've got
usually would get.
earnings
They do?
news
Okay, they have
actually.
to have something. Yeah, I would think, right? Um,
But so they're having a lot of struggle, it looks like, because they're everyone's still kind of iffy on AB&B because of Delta variant and other COVID variants. So as long as the travel sector is under pressure by this constant whipsawing of concept, right? Like, one day it's, hey, we can open up, we're fine, we've got vaccines. The next day it's vaccines work, but we're not open. We want you to still
right,
wear masks
right.
even though you got vaccines. And I'm not here to debate about the logic of any of those things. It's just their impact and the wishy-washiness and their impact on stocks like AB&B. It's really hard for an investor to say, "Hey, I'm gonna come in long term and commit a bunch of money to this thing," only to see that it's in a sector that's highly depressed by the policies that are kind of bouncing around. Good or bad is
hmm
not relevant. It's just
Right,
what's
right,
happening.
right,
So
right.
AB&B, is going to continue to probably have these choppier kind of price actions like you're seeing, because you're going from, some speculators are going, yeah, I love it. Other ones are going, I wouldn't touch it. And it just gives it this weird, bouncing around that it continuously does. It's been a very difficult stock for me to trade. So I stay almost completely away from it. But with the earnings, maybe today is a day worth watching where it actually will put in a move or do something. But you notice yesterday after the close, when earnings came through, a massive sell off and it went down. It's kind of bounced now and it's starting to make a little ground. But if anything, I'd be thinking AB&B for a squeeze and then a short,
Yeah, yeah.
and watch it
And,
bleed
and, it-
off.
and it, again, I don't think the squeeze will go too far because you got so much resistance up
No,
here. But I agree, Thor, on that. So we'll see where it goes. I have it here as a possible. I might not stay there because I'm not a great trader for me on Airbnb. It's just it trades very funky. All right, see a lot of you guys throwing out DKNG. We do have that one here as a possible. We'll review it in a few minutes. mRNA, that is on deck as well. Do we have? Yeah, because mRNA is in play, guys. This thing has been moving very
here
well.
goes space again.
There's a catalyst there. Are they putting the rocket in the wrong direction? Yeah, they are. They're putting the
Yep,
rocket
yep.
facing down here. So
This
another
is the
drop.
rocket that happened when they tried to land, and then it just kind of fell sideways and blew up as it smashed the
Yeah,
ground.
that is exactly what it's looking like here, guys. Not good at all. How about Neo? We looked at Neo already. Actually, it doesn't look great. Tesla does look pretty good though. But Neo, we'll keep a close eye on it because we know this thing can fire up pretty quickly. All right, let's what do we have here, guys? Let's go over to our YouTube chat. CFC, my friend, thank you so much for the super chat there. Really appreciate what you guys do every single morning. Thank you for that. Very much welcome for that donation. Again, dollar for dollar, a match by Andrew for the charity of the month. So thank you very much. All right, guys, we got to get our likes up on YouTube. We have 124 only. Can we get 150? Let's start low. Let's see if we can at least get something going here. It means a lot when you hit
I
that
know I
button,
know I'm
guys.
not Norm, but I mean, come on.
This is not a good introduction for Thor. 131. Okay,
If
can
I
we
if
get
maybe if I had traded the low float and was up,
all right.
maybe then we get likes. I
176.
don't
Let's
know.
see. Can we get 200? 214. Can we get 250? 250 to the guy that's still hearing us and that hasn't hit the button. Yes, you right there. 231. Very good. How about the
Yeah,
other
maybe we need
lady?
Jared. Where's Jared? I
Yeah,
mean, was it
yeah.
Jared? Where's all the likes? It was
250.
either
There we
Jared or
go.
Norm. Apparently, it's not me. Good to know I don't bring likes. I mean, goodness.
All right, can we get 270? Come on, guys, 270. Let's get 270 from the person there that's making breakfast and is not looking at his computer. And from the other guy that's running in the treadmill watching us, just hit the button and hit the like 285. There we go. Can we get 300 from the guy that's over there looking out the window and having his tea? 300. There we go. Thank you very much, guy. Appreciate that very, very much. Let's go over
There we
to
go.
our
That'll
YouTube.
help my ego a little
Yeah,
bit.
that
Thank
will
you
make you
all.
feel a little bit better. All right, let's see what
I'm
YouTube
feeling
has
a
for
little
us.
better now. Not tons because I had to beg, but I'm married, so I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
I'll take
definitely
it.
okay with that. You're fine, man. Sophie, we had SoFi. Thank you, Kevin. AMD, we have not looked at AMD. Let's take a look at that one. AMD this morning. They've been choppy. It has not been great as we saw the last couple of days. They've just been chopping around here. So unless like Thor, like you mentioned, unless the tech sector takes off here, I don't see much going on with AMD. We have Apple. I think Apple is a much better play this morning than AMD. So we'll keep an eye on that one. But you can't
Yeah,
go wrong watching
AMD did
AMD.
its thing already. The big thing we looked at on AMD and everyone knows recently AMD went on a massive run from basically $80 or so to like 120. I mean, just a beautiful run, but that run happened. And AMD now has found a value area that it's really happy with, sitting around 108. Little lower, a little higher at times, but it has just been bouncing right up and down inside of that range for forever. Unfortunately, it has caused me to pull AMD off my watch list because not only now are we up in the $100, which makes it a little trickier for me to trade. It seems to be in balance. Its daily volume has dropped. It's just bouncing up and down inside of ranges. So it looks like this thing's just on a big consolidation. And AMD, when it gets like this, which it did this maybe a year ago, is same thing. It spent like it was there. I think we had like a month or so where AMD was completely untradeable because it
Yeah,
just did this. It just bounced up and down.
absolutely. Jesse Lee, thank you so much. Thanks for everything you do in the morning. Thanks for that $5 donation, my
Thanks,
friend.
Jesse.
I appreciate that very, very much. With that said, let's go over to our community announcements and we'll come back and fine tune our list here. Thank you so much, Jesse, for that.
All right. Let's see. Community announcements. This week, which today's the 13th, so we already did that. On Tuesday, we had Fundamentals of Risk Controls presented by Michael Barr, our own resident author. Went through some really cool things about risk factoring and really making sure that you understand the principles behind risk management. Really, really cool. Next week, coming up on Tuesday, pretty stoked about this. We've been seeing Bookmap popping up a lot more in the chat room. We've got a couple of quite a few members that really use it effectively, including Kyle, our resident tech guy and baller trader. So he's going to be taking some put together a webinar on how to use Bookmap. So he's going to be going through reading liquidity, reading historical level 2. Really cool topics. So I'm really looking forward to Kyle's presentation of that. The only issue we're going to have in that is Kyle is so stinking smart. We will probably need to bring a thesaurus or something with us so we can make sure that we understand all of the technical giant words he's going to be dropping. Because the dude, the brain is huge on that guy. On Wednesday, I had so much fun being a part of this. We had a town hall with Dr. Katz, and it was an interview kind of almost like a couch session with Jared, myself, and the doctor. It was super informal, very fun, just conversation as we talked about just trading. Felt like hanging out with a couple of buddies and talking trading, which we did. Had a lot of attendance in the room, so there were great questions during the Q&A section. And I mean, it was just a blast. If you're a BBT member on the elite side, obviously this has been recorded, so you have an opportunity to check it out. I would. I think it was really funny and a lot of fun, just kind of a cool thing. Coming up next week, we've got the Introduction to Trading Psychology by Michael Baer. Now, if you don't recall, Michael has written a very well-received book on this very topic. So if you are looking for to get more in depth on what you're getting from his book, this is his third module of that, which is going to be talking about the importance of discipline in trading. It's going to be a killer topic. I wouldn't miss it. All right, BBT Family Charity of the Month. This has been my new favorite initiative that BBT has been doing. I just think it's absolutely fantastic. As Norm has mentioned, he spent some time just thinking about what to do with the YouTube revenue because we're not really looking to profit off the YouTube revenue. This is just how we communicate with our future BBT family out in the YouTube land. Love you all. Come in and check us out. So any of the donations that are given through YouTube, super chats, any of that kind of stuff, we don't keep that. We're going to go ahead and donate it to a charity of the month. Last month, we donated to the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, which is true and blue to our moderator Peter's heart. We were happy to do that. The total revenue we gave them was $259. Hey, every penny helps, right? And we sent those to them. And I think this month, we're doing a topic that's near and dear to my heart. We're doing autism awareness. So we're going to be donating to an autism charity, which, as most of you know, my daughter is nonverbal and has severe autism. So I'm really looking forward to BBT family being a part of the helping out with that beautiful cause. We have lots of parents in the BBT chat room, by the way, with autistic kids, so it's kind of a fun bump to the family there. BBT member trade of the day. My favorite thing to do on a Monday is to check out what's going on and throughout the day to see all the BBT family's really good trades. If you're on YouTube but you're not a member of the BBT family, if you look at hashtag BBT family, you can see the trades that we're posting and sharing with each other throughout the day. If you want to get in on that action, we'd love to see it. So mark up your post with a screenshot for your best trade of the day, and then tag at Bear Bull Traders, at Mike B BBT, and at Norm BBT using the hashtag BBT Family Day Trading and Stock Market. And then you will be in the running. We'll go through, and every Monday we will announce a winner of who that is, and you get all the clout and coolness that comes with that, all of the accolades and everything from the community of getting that going. Yeah, West Coast Trader, if you want to get in on the donations, pop over to YouTube and use the method over there. That way it gets filtered into the right spot. If you're out there in YouTube Landia and you haven't taken the plunge, I encourage you to do so. Come out and try our BBT chat room for a week for $24. So code is pre-market 24, and this gets you access to our onboarding class, which is a lot of fun, and as well as our general chat. You want to check that out. If you come in and you're impressed, which that's our goal, we're hoping to do. Most of the members we have here, we feel like they're members because they saw the content and said, wow, can't live without this stuff. So that's what we're really looking to snare you in. So come in, check us out if you like us. We're even doing 40% off our annual elite membership. Summer 40 is the code on that one. Save you a couple of bucks when you come on in.
All right. Thank you very much, Thor, for that. Guys, a couple of donations coming in here. Thank you, Sheila, let's get this over here. Thank you so much for the $10 bomb there. Appreciate you very much. I think you had a question yesterday too, and I couldn't get to it on YouTube. So if you have that question, throw it on there. We'll make sure to get you an answer before the show ends. So thank you for that donation, guys. Appreciate that very, very much. We also have Caesar coming in with best trading community around. Thanks for what you guys do for trading and beyond. So thank you for that $7 donation. Appreciate that very much. And then Drew coming in here. Thank you guys. Drew coming in with a $5 bomb as well. Thank you guys. Appreciate that. That is going to go a long way to get our goal today for this month of $5,000. That is our goal. And then we're going to have Andrew empty out his pockets with $5,000 as well. So it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be fun. All right, let's get to
nothing more fun than spending Andrew's money on a charity. That's all I got to say.
Oh, that's a beautiful thing. All right, let's get to it, guys. Here is Disney this morning. Oh, we are running behind 9:17. We're going to fly through this, guys. So apologies for going a little bit fast pace on this. All right, Disney, guys, big gap up this morning. High of the pre-market, 189.43. Low of the pre-market, 186.78. That covers your top and bottom. Towards the bottom, you got a nice area of support happening right around here, guys. I'm going to slam down 185. Just kind of the one that has the most touches, right? 1, 2, 3. And you also got these 2 days opening and closing right around there. So 185.82, 185.22 looks very, very good. Towards the top, you can see the high of the pre-market, creating a nice little area of resistance right on there. Not a coincidence. 189.43 is going to be a tough level to get through. Above that, we do have another pop here on the daily going over to 191. Okay, I got to stop here for this one. Hold on a second. Hold on. This is getting very interesting. First, $5 bomb for Evan, and thank you very much. Hopefully I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Appreciate that very much. But look at this here. Huge bomb from Dojo, $100 donation, man. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate
Ooh,
that very much. Guys, let's give a thumbs up over on YouTube
nice.
and our chat for Dojo there. That is amazing. Appreciate you very much for that. Thank you. Thank you. Wow.
Boom.
This feels so much better now that it's going to such an amazing cost. Thank you for that, Dojo. Appreciate you
Nice,
very much.
Dojo. I hope you triple your P&L today because of that donation.
Absolutely. Thank you. I cannot say that enough. All right, guys, towards the bottom here, below 185.22, we do have another level on there. Daily's not great on Disney, but you can find some areas where you see a lot of touches on there. We do have this 182.43 here as well. That's a good top and bottom levels there for Disney. Here is Wish, guys, just wrapping itself around this moving averages and VWAP at the moment. Low of the pre-market all the way down at 654. This thing's got a nice drop today of 27%. Towards the top, we have a nice level here before we get to the pre-market high. Over here, guys, great area of support right on there. Above that 850, we do have pre-market high over at 854 to be exact. And then above that, guys, the highs and lows from the last two trading days do not need to add anymore. More importantly, since this thing is so down this morning, what is below 654? Do we have something here? Looks like in September we might have had some kind of change in action or whatever it was. I'm not sure what caused this here. So I'm going to treat this 654 as the low of all-time low, right? 52-week low. I'm not going to worry about this nonsense over here. We'll worry about 654. There's really no other good levels below that level there. So you're set on Wish,
Yeah,
guys.
that was WSB. That was a Wall Street Bets play that day.
Yeah.
Wish was in this horrible narrow range. It had been in it for a lifetime.
What is
and
like
then WSB targeted
stock?
because of high short interest. And a thing got just popped like crazy up to like $30.
Excellent. So Wish we're
the
good
course
there.
Of the next like week or so.
SoFi. All right, perfect. SoFi. We're gonna go in here, guys. Low of the pre-market. We're slamming at 1531. That's good there. Below that, guys, we do have a level here at 1421. Very good. Love this pre-market low right now. You can see the area of support happening there. Above that pre-market highs, we are looking at. Stop right there. Stop. Pre-market high 1625 will slam a level there. Above that, guys, highs and lows from the last two trading days, you're pretty much set. Below the pre-market low over at 1531, you got a nice level here as well, guys. Another great area of support at 1487. So pretty good levels there. Pre-market is looking okay. 2.6 right now. Good action. Let's see if it gets nice later in the morning. Fubo this morning still a little bit choppy. I like the daily more than the pre-market action, so we'll keep it on here and I'll continue to fine-tune this list as we get closer to 9:30. Towards the bottom here, though, the beginning of this gap up was around this 3 days ago. High of that is a 2906 that can now become support. In between here on this somewhat choppy daily, we do have 2977, great area of resistance and support. A lot of touches happening there, so you want to have that marked down as well. So pretty good there on Fubo. Space continues. Oh, we're getting a little lift on Space here. Low of the pre-market over here, 2444. This thing has been beat up pretty bad, so I'm not sure if it's found support here now, but it's starting to see a little bit of strength above the VWAP at the moment. 2444, low of the pre-market. High of the pre-market, we are looking at 2530. Above that, highs and lows from the last two trading days. And if we were to come back and lose this 2444, we're going back into April and May timeframe, and we're looking at 2356, great level there. Towards below that.
Space has lost almost $10 this week. So
insane.
We could find a bottom today and at least have a squeeze.
Yes.
Even if this isn't like quote unquote the bottom, we could have a squeeze here. With just so much you got to think these shorts are going to start profit taking at some point, and there's obviously a lot of them involved. So it could give us something today.
Last one on the list, guys, 1573 is FSR. 1573, high of the pre-market towards the bottom. Great level here towards the lows of the pre-market. It's the low from yesterday. Got tons of support happening here. Below that, a low of the day here, you'd have a 1398 below the low of the pre-market, and then you also have this great area here, 1445, right on there. Great level as well. Towards the top, guys, I'm gonna just find. Let's see what we have here. Good level. A lot of touches on this one here. Not the best, but 1623 definitely's got some touches there. All right, guys, sorry for rushing there, but we have so much going on today, so many donations, so much stuff happening. Thank you so much. We have one more donation here, which I want to shout out. Kevin, thank you so much for your donation. Much love for you guys. Just bought 2 books from y'all, and How to Day Trade and Advanced Day Trading Tech. I've been trading for 4 years, but nothing serious. Then crypto took my attention, but glad to learn more about finding hot picks. Thank you for that, man. Appreciate that
Thanks for that
donation
20 right there, Kevin.
very
That's
much.
amazing.
And glad the books are helping you out. Guys, quickly, and I know we're running so behind, I want to read the moderators lineup because I know people look forward to that one. And guys, we know that not everyone could donate with a monetary value. We appreciate a thumbs up. That is also very appreciative of you if you could do that on YouTube. Thank you very much. IPOs for today, Peter has them listed there. First on the list is Dima. She has Disney, Apple, Wish, and SoFi. Tiffany has Disney, SoFi, and Space. Eamon, not liking much the last couple of days. I think Eamon doesn't like August as much. Potentials, X, Oxy, and also Workhorse. Thor, you are looking at Disney, mRNA, Apple, and Microsoft. Peter, of course, starting with AMD, Disney, mRNA. Secondary list, MU, Wish, and SoFi. Brian, who is on deck and ready to go. I can see him there. He has SPRT, SoFi, Disney, mRNA, and HNST. Mike is coming in with Disney, Airbnb, and Apple. All right, we left no time for Andrew and Brian to get their stuff ready, but we had a lot of fun today. So thank you so much, guys. Thank you for
when the
everyone.
super chats are blowing up, you got to give the attention, man. What a great day on the super chats. What did we raise? Like $150 today?
We did
for autism
good.
awareness or something
We
like
did
that.
pretty
So
good
thank you so much for everybody.
Against that $5 goal there. So thank you so much, guys. All right, Brian, good morning. How are you, my friend?
I'm good. Good morning, Thor, and good morning, Carlos. Good to see everybody. Thank you on YouTube for all your donations. Appreciate those.
All right, guys, we are going to hop off. Have a great trading day. Andrew's coming in with his list: SPRT, Apple, SoFi, and Disney, mRNA. Thor and I will be in the chat. Talk to you guys later.
Have a good one, guys. Okay. So, we've got all the indexes in the green, just barely. It's probably going to be a bit of a choppy day because it's a Friday in the summer. Dog days of summer, as they say.
Good morning, everybody.
So, good morning.
How's everybody doing?
Good.
Thank you so much, YouTube, for the chat, for the donation. It was awesome. Thank you. That's so many.
Yeah.
Today.
So it's, I guess, I don't know what's going on. There's a lot of the Bitcoin stocks are up today. CAN, Riot. There's this Canadian one called HUT, HUT. BitF. I don't see. Oh, there's Mara. Mara's on the list too. I didn't think Bitcoin was up that much this morning. Come
on. Perfect. SPRT. What is the news on it?
Don't know. I didn't look. It's really starting to sink here in the pre-market. So it's not looking as popular or as good. There's no shares for short. And there's nothing on Benzinga. So a little bit suspect to that one. I don't know if I'll be trading that or not. Initially, it was on my kind of watch list. Disney's kind of sinking a bit here.
mRNA is popping up.
mRNA, I think it might have been something to do with the CDC authorizing additional booster shots for people immunocompromised. WISH, I looked at WISH. I don't like the way it's trading.
It's a lower price. Gap down. It's like in the range of $6. I don't think I'm gonna be successful on WISH today. I know that when the stocks are gapping down, it's harder to trade, and the stocks, especially under $10, man. I know I'm gonna get chopped up on that. So I'll still look at it, but I don't think it's my price. I mean, SPRT is good. It's getting above. If it stays above $10, it's gonna be in my ballpark.
Space. I've added Space to my watch list based on what Carlos and Thor were talking this morning. HNST looks super weak. Yeah, when I see a stock that's gapping down and it's in the $6 range, I'm not as keen on it. SoFi looks interesting for a short. It's trading at near low of pre-market.
Potential rising devil, so short at the top.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or just short at the open, depending on what the price action looks like.
Yeah, SPRT is merging. Thank you.
Space could be interesting. Oh, is it merging? Somebody?
Apple might go for all-time high. Yesterday was a really, really, really powerful day. And
Probably.
Did it hit 150 or no? Not yet. We're just at 150.
I'm probably going to cover some of my MU calls from yesterday. I sold, or puts, I should say. I sold those 69 puts. So it looks like it's going to hold today. Disney's dropping. Disney dog.
Disney. All right, so the market is open, guys. Let's see where the volume is. WISH is having a good volume. Let's see SPRT. That's definitely something that is interesting. AMD is selling off. I like the order flow on WISH, that's for sure. SoFi popping up. Apple strong. Yeah, come on.
I'm short Disney. Yeah, well, just a small size here at 186. Ooh, yeah, space is popping. Jesus.
Apple is also popping too. Let's see if SPRT can give us a pullback for 1 minute opening range breakup. AMC is strong too. Disney popping. Disney is gapping up. Disney could be a potential long. I'm taking a long on Disney at 187.11. Also,
yeah, I'm out
SPRT.
of Disney.
I'm getting a long on SPRT at 10. Adding some more here. Let's see if you can get the breakout. I'm along at 10. Stop loss would be Disney. I'm also long on Disney at 187.20. SPRT, let's get that. Come on, SPRT, please get that breakout. I'm long SPRT. Oh, come on. This rejection is not cool.
Tried to get a short on HNST, couldn't do it. Haven't got a fill yet. Just dropped big. It's because it's on a short selling restriction and got to wait for an uptick for a fill.
Still holding this SPRT. Still holding this SPRT for a long. Disney dropped. Yeah, Disney's going to be.
Yeah, I don't like the way Disney's trading. It seems to be on the weak side. I try.
AMD is doing some stuff. Yeah, Disney looks like garbage.
Yeah.
SPRT. I think it's gonna pop. Come on.
Just got back on a short on Disney.
I'm getting out of Disney then. I'm gonna stop that on Disney.
Just gonna cover some here.
I'm getting out a little bit on SPRT. Still, I just reduced my share size a little bit on it. So far.
You got covered some at 84.
Okay, I'm getting out of SPRT completely. I stopped that loss. Yeah. Not good. Rocket hit the scanner. Let's see what Rocket is up to. AMD is doing some stuff up there. Wish is popping up. Wish is squeezing. I'm taking a long on Wish at 689. Wish looks like it's. I'm taking a long on Wish at 699. I'm adding a little bit more on it. See if you can get to 7. Big size. Oh, nice. Very nice. Let's see if you can get to off 7. I'm long at 690. It's the average. It's 691. See if you can get there to 710. Yeah, it's a really nice squeeze. It's
just
getting out some.
Playing some space through 26 here, selling. I'm still short about a quarter size of Disney.
So I'm long at 690, 688, getting out some on Wish here. Wish did a really nice pop. AMD is strong. What is Apple doing? Apple sold off, huh?
Selling some more space here. 26.15.
Holding some Wish. AMC is popping, not a lot of volume. Holding some Wish.
Come on. Looking for 25 on space. 26.25.
Let's try space. Space was nice.
Yeah, there was a late add to my watch list based on some comments people were making about it popping.
So let's see if Wish can continue the move above 7. Stock is gapping down, so it's above the VWAP, but I'm not really keen to get a big move up. AMC. My average is 691. Yeah. SPRT rejected really bad.
Yeah, it was weak at the open. That's made me suspect of that it was gonna do much at the open once we got going trading. SPY's sort of.
I'm adding a little bit more on Wish. At 7. See if we can get a little bit of pop-up.
Mara is going. AMD is popping. I'm out of Disney. It doesn't look like it wants to lose that 185 level. So I got my money back. And a little more in space I'm out of too. It doesn't look like it's going to follow through here.
It's funny that the Wish is... I said Wish is not going to work more today. It's the only thing that is actually working for me.
I know. I looked at Wish a couple times.
Yeah.
I looked at it a couple times. I thought it doesn't look that great.
But it turned out to be the best trades for me so far.
Yeah, you just never know. Yeah.
I'll take a long on Disney at 185.75. Looks like it's kind of squeezing, coming back above the VWAP. No. I'm taking a long on Disney at 185.75. Let's see if you can get back to above the VWAP. I Wish kind of lost it, huh? So I'm getting out of my Wish completely. want to see if Disney can get a back pop up above the revap. That the squeeze was. SPRT might hold as well. SPRT might hold as well at 9:15, huh? Looking at potentially SPRT along at 9:30, 9:20. See if Disney can hold. Taking a long on SPRT as well at 9:28. Potentially SPRT wants to maybe hold it too. Let's see what. Yeah, okay, there you go. No. See what Disney up to. Taking SPRT long, and this is a moving average on 5-minute chart. Looks like it's holding for a couple of minutes. Let's see if you can get a scalp on it back to 950 or something. There's a moving average on a 1-minute chart. See if SPRT, come on. Disney rejected that revap, which was not great. Still holding with both Disney and SPRT. Disney is not great.
Let's see.
Let's see if SPRT can get a bounce. Come on. 5-minute chart kind of holding potential to 950.
Yeah, I don't like Disney's just chop fest. I just don't like.
This is horrible. Horrible.
Yeah.
Let's see if
had that
SPRT
nice gap, had a gap up. I think it's just they're just trying to figure out what to do with it now.
Let's see if SPRT get there.
Yeah, IWM has gone red. Same with the Qs.
Let's see if SPRT. We're still long SPRT at 9. Average is at 9:31. See if we can get to above 950.
Yeah, as I said yesterday, I think UPST has probably got 200 written on it.
Disney's coming back. I'm still long on Disney. Might this time want to go. Might go this time.
Where's that garbage truck? We need to put Disney in it.
We visited. Well, I'm getting out a little bit on SPRT here. I'm still long Disney. I'm actually thinking of adding a little bit more on my Disney too. Getting out a little bit here.
Wow.
Disney's gonna go up. Actually, that's good. I made that back. Let's see if we can get to 97. Disney might go for the break of high of the day. Actually, now that I'm thinking, getting out a little bit more on these. Oh, very nice. Did I trade WISH too? Oh yeah, I did trade WISH.
Mm-hmm.
SPRT, look at the SPRT.
Yeah, look
yes.
at it. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yes. Let me see. I'm adding a little bit more on it actually. I still have it. My average
It's
is
right up at high
yeah.
of the pre-market right
You
now.
gotta halt it. Halt it.
Halted, yeah.
Yes. Yes. No, not halted.
Oh wow. I guess they tried to keep it from halting.
Yeah. Let's see if we're gonna pop up. That's a good short to squeeze on it. I'm my average is at 1018 now. Let's see. Come on. But I think it's gonna pop higher. This is a really nice short to squeeze. I'm still long Disney. I want to sell Disney more at above 187. SPRT, I'm still holding. Let's see if you can go above 1040. I have pre-market is at around 1050. The daily chart looks like an all-time high. And it's not really all-time high, but looks like the meaningful highs there. $10.50. I think it's a good chance it goes to $10.50. My average got a little bit messed up because of this ad. So I'm not really a big fan of what I have right now. 10.18.
Yeah, they're coming to get Disney now.
Yeah. Well, Disney actually turned out to be good. I went long again. That turned out to be good on Disney for me.
Well, IWM's really selling off. Qs have come back up. Watching Spirit here to see what it's.
I think we're gonna pop it here now.
Yeah, maybe.
Pop that.
The only thing is, it's really stuck at this pre-market high.
I think it's gonna pop. To be honest, it's just a balance of power between the shorts. So somebody's getting a squeeze. That big pop was somebody's getting a squeeze below the blue level. Oh, there you go. There you go. Oh yeah, look at this. No, Disney. I'm not gonna lose you again. No. I'm getting out of Disney.
Yeah, I told you. It's just a chop fest. I'm long some Spirit with you on this breakout. Here we go.
Yeah, beauty. Beauty. Boom.
Yeah.
Look at my entry at 920. Does it deserve a Nobel Prize?
Yeah, that was a nice entry off that 50 moving average, 2-minute chart.
Is it 2-minute chart? Oh yeah, beauty. Look at that. It's gonna go to 11. I'm gonna go.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's going through 11.
Seth, did you see that? I kind of felt that this 3 minutes, 4 minutes, holding this 5-minute chart moving average is a 932 level. I don't know where I got that 932 level. Oh, here, 932 level is the back of, and I kind of like that. My ad was horrible, so I was out, and then my ad was really bad, but it's just working really well now. How's YouTube people are doing? Thanks for all the donation, guys. Really amazing. Did you see we had $100 donation?
Yeah, everybody's donation was greatly appreciated.
Amazing, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice, Simon. Nice.
Yeah,
really nice.
SoFi could be finding a bottom here at 15. You're right. That's on a daily. I think SoFi is 15 has been held like once, twice, 3 times going back through July. So I think it's a pretty critical area of support here on SoFi. Might even be worth taking along there.
I think we're gonna make this donation is in the super chat on the YouTube, but we're gonna make a page specifically for that. I think it's gonna be ready today. and then anyone would do that. And then remember, it's the one-to-one matching. Whatever you donate, I'm gonna match that. So SPRT is bouncing back to my average. My average is at 1018.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 28 level, that's for sure. Looks like it's losing
I'm
it.
just going to take a long on SoFi, 1507.
Yeah, I was thinking of it too.
Thanks for suggesting that. Yeah, look at Space bounced off the VWAP there. Disney is just chopping in a range. Oh, yes.
You know, I'm into the handcuff, but SoFi potential. I have this 1489 level. We also have the S2 at 1486. Potentially a bounce from S2. Oh yeah, because we have this. Oh yeah, look at this beauty. So we have this level. We have another 1472. SoFi might have still some room down toward it. So I don't know. I know you're long. I don't want to mess around with your mentality, but it's also gapping down.
Who are you talking about?
SoFi.
Yeah. No, as long as it holds 15, I'm in it. I mean, 1507, I've got very little risk. And I'm not. This is a kind of seems like a funny day to me, so I'm not trading big sizes.
SPRT is going to go up back. Adding a little bit more on SPRT at 1065. Get to 11.
I did do a bit of a crazy trade. I sold some mRNA 410 calls that expired today.
410.
Yeah, I think it's. I don't think it's.
You're gonna make money. Yeah, for sure. That's for sure.
Well,
I added some support SPRT for 11. Yeah, I added more. Yeah, look at this beauty. Oh yeah.
Like the premium on that.
Oh yeah, beauty. I think SPRT is gonna go to 11. That's for sure. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
I hope it's gonna go to 11. WISH is coming back up. Interesting.
Yeah, Space. I screwed up on. I missed that trade on Space right off the VWAP. That would have been a perfect VWAP bounce. Oh. The Qs are popping up here. IWM sinking.
That has been a trend in the last couple of weeks. Qs are going up, IWM is sinking. And I have this TNA, just watching my TNA depreciate.
Yeah. Space looks like it's going to try to pop here again.
WISH looks like it wants to go above 7. I'm not going to touch WISH again, but definitely looks like something.
Yeah. It's definitely squeezing people.
Yeah, I'm done with my day, but I would have definitely maybe touched the WISH for a squeeze.
Disney still looks weak here.
Come on, SPRT. Garbage trucks are ready for you down there. I'm getting out of SPRT at 1046. Oh no, it's going up. No, I'm getting out of it. I'm all out on SPRT, guys. It's I don't know. It might go for 11, but I made my money on that really well, so I don't really need to.
Space kind of put in a double top there. It's coming back down to the VWAP again. Again, space isn't really trading very cleanly. It's kind of a couple times. Both times it just kind of creeped up and then just had this big red candle down. I think Disney's going to finally lose it here. This 185 level.
I'm not going to touch that. Wish is popping.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at big ass on Wish and
7. It's just it's really trying to get through 7 here.
oh, yeah,
Here we go. Here comes, looks like SPRT is going to go to 11 here on this run, or at least get close. Probably get to like 9. It'll probably get to like 1095 and do another pullback.
Bastard! Now that I'm out, it's moving back up. But it's good. I got a really nice run on it. So I had 2 bad loss at the open on SPRT and later on Disney. But both I'm Disney, I'm still negative. I lost on Disney, but SPRT I made it really well back. And I Wish was also really profitable, so that was good. Garbage truck is waiting. I'm coming. Oh man, that's why we could get such a good deal on this place. That's why. That was why. From now on, if I want to release something, I need a showing at 5:30 until 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
That's the showing that I want, because that's the time that I'm working.
Exactly.
Only 2 years, $252. Peter, for those of you who stay around for another 3 years, you're gonna get used to this. You have to get used to it. For those of you who are not gonna make it, that's not a big problem.
Yeah. There is lots of liquidity down under 15, and it could well lose 15. There's lots of liquidity on the way up here. It's a big fight at 15, definitely, for on Sophie.
Yeah, so far I was thinking of doing something with it. See how it's being traded. It's down 13%, so it's a little bit of weakness on it. Definitely holding the round number of 15. What is Bitcoin doing? Up 3%. I didn't see some stuff. I don't think the space is really that in play, is it? I mean, it hasn't gapped up or down that much.
It's not really in play. Had a nice little pop at the open. It's bouncing off the VWAP once again here, but this time it might fail. IWM's kind of bouncing back a little bit here. Yes, SPY's hanging around. SPRT just couldn't get through. Couldn't get to 11. Now it's selling off.
Oh yeah, SPRT. I kind of expecting that it's going to drop. This is the problem with these stocks, that if you don't get out, you might get into a flush. You might get halted on the way down now.
Wow, look at mRNA dropping. My calls that I sold are actually.
Oh yeah, beauty. What was the premium on them? What was the premium on them?
Almost $3.
Wow, that's really good. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I looked at them and I took them, because I thought, oh, that's a pretty decent. Now they're down to about $1.
Oh, really nice. Oh, I think they're gonna be worthless at 410. Yeah. Oh, you make all of it.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, I can't see this ripping back up through
No,
yesterday's
so
high.
weak. So weak, yeah.
I almost sold the 400s, which were when it was trading right around 400, and they were $6.
That was a good profit.
That was a decent drop. Yeah. I'm going to get out of SoFi. I really don't like the way it hasn't popped up. I think it's actually going to lose 15 here.
Very nice, guys. Very nice trading. How's YouTube people are doing, guys? Thanks for all the likes. Appreciate everything. If you can do it to 500, that would be nice. We just need 20 more likes to 500. That would be
Yeah,
really
I think you're right. Yeah, I think you're right, Corey. Yeah. You knew it? Did you knew it, Tyler? I knew it. I knew SoFi was going to lose 15.
You know, I never noticed you knew it until John mentioned that. The fish already did that.
No, it doesn't matter. I mean, I had a 6-cent loss on it, so
Wish is going. So I had a pretty good day. I have only my TNA holding an ARC, just staying. So Wish is, I knew it. Wish is gonna go up. So holding this buddy here, I knew it. Did I tell you that Wish is gonna squeeze?
oh, now it's through 7. It's well through 7 now, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's probably maybe it could be the Wall Street Bets crowd.
Is it? Yeah.
Pushing this. It could be. I don't know. It was definitely a Wall Street Bet stock at one point.
AMD is ripping. Choose my jump. AMD is ripping. Oh, that's Peter with his 300,000 shares. Peter is committed to make AMD to 108. This garbage truck doesn't want to leave. This one is a serious one, huh? What's up?
There's some bodies inside or something. There goes Disney. It finally lost 185. SPY's kind of rolling over here. We're just going to end up with a choppy, flat Friday by the looks of it.
Jason. Never lease an office facing a back alley in downtown of any place. That's a lesson learned.
Probably.
I can send Ardi here. I can switch my office with Ardi. So he's on the other side. The office is a little bit smaller, but I might actually switch it, so we don't have to worry about that. We can only worry about losing our money.
Wish is getting to S1 here.
Wish is gonna go to 723. Yeah, nice, very nice. You can't hear it. No, I'm just kidding. I mean, it's not. I have to install this noise canceling background. I don't think if I install that, you're gonna hear that. And it's only in the morning. They're not here after 8 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, I think never much easier is just install it. There's a software that does the noise canceling background, so you're really not gonna hear that. They're gonna be gone in half an hour. So. But this one is a moving truck, actually. I think it's loading or unloading something. So. IWM weak, eh?
Garth is donating to your garbage truck moving fund, soundproofing.
No,
if you
the donation of
don't
the
mind.
month would be for the waste
Yeah.
reduction on this planet, because it does help.
Yeah.
Okay.
Waste reduction. Yeah. Less garbage truck pickups.
That's garbage truck pickups, yeah. So Wish is doing some stuff. Wish is gonna go to 725. It's really extended now, but it did trade actually really well. Do you remember that when I said that Wish is gonna be trading garbagely? It
Yeah.
did trade
Yeah.
really nicely actually. So never ever judge a book by its cover.
I've got some 7750 calls on Snap that I wrote that are going to expire today. Keep the money on that. Ford calls are still doing terrible.
Thanks, guys, for more donations to the garbage. Gart donated for garbage truck soundproofing fund. Thank you so much. No, this fund is gonna go to our charity of cause. That's for sure.
Yeah. No, they weren't. I don't have any covered calls right now. I was doing covered calls in NVIDIA, and then they got called. I ended up getting called away on them. But I collected about 3 weeks versus premiums before I finally got called away.
SECN is interesting, but the problem is generally we don't trade these lower price stocks in this community. It's much harder to trade. Greg, it's really, really much
Wow.
harder. I mean, Wish turned out to be a really nice one, but generally these lower price, low float stocks are harder to manage the risk. Brian, your Disney eventually is breaking out the low of the day.
Yeah, I know. I saw that. Just had a lot of support at 185.
SPRT is gonna bounce back. I think this SPRT might go this time now. The volume is picking up on it. I'm taking a long on SPRT. Let's see if this time can go up toward high of the day. It looks like it's a good squeeze. Adding some at 1050.
Yeah, I find writing calls and puts. If you can find some decent levels, it's usually a better way. I mean, I find buying calls and puts, you're just really, you're making a bet on a direction, obviously. So I'd rather just keep the premium.
I'm getting something on SPRT at 1040, 1050. Let's see if we can get one move up on it. AMD is still squeezing.
See, SoFi is still trying to hold this 15 level.
Wish is at 733. Can you believe that? See if SPRT can break this 1050. This time, if it breaks, it might go to 11. If this level 1056, I don't know where that level is, but high of pre-market-ish. If you can break this one, this might go for 11.
It's there's about a 16% short interest on Wish according to TI. Yeah, the Chinese stocks have been really difficult to own. I mean, I picked up some KWeb for a swing trade one day, and then had a nice bounce the following day.
I'm getting out
nice gap up.
I got out of SPRT. Why do you trade when you're having such a good day?
But yeah, there's still a lot of headline risk with the Chinese stocks.
Yeah, AMD breaking out. I'm seeing AMD on the other chart. Yeah, that was a really nice breakout on AMD. AMD looks like it wants to go back to 110. Wish was amazing. SPRT, I got to stop out on it. Wish, do you think Wish
Gold.
might be a 920 trade for us?
No, not right now. I mean, it really needs to come back here a bit. Time is it? This is about the right time for 920 trades, but I'm not seeing anything that's really been. Well, AMD might be.
AMD might be a 920. It might become a 920, that's for sure.
Yeah, but it's getting. It just. But it doesn't have that nice clean move right from the open. It kind of popped up, then it pulled back, and then now
Yeah,
it's ripping.
this is a squeeze. Look at this 5-minute candlestick.
Yeah, this is crazy. What's the? Oh wow, UPST is up $20 again. I told you it's going to 200. I knew it.
You knew it. Nate is happy.
Nate is probably 200 challenge. Let's see the picture of you with all the money. I know you like to keep posting that one. It's a funny one. That's Nate with his UPST calls.
Disney is breaking down. Disney's really broke down.
Wow, look at AMD too.
AMD is gonna go to above 110 today. Apparently, the way that it's squeezing, it's just beautiful.
Peter's made so much money on AMD over the years. He's buying all his family cars.
Gold is the
Yeah,
ETF
gold
for
is on
gold.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, there's GDXJ, two of the gold and the gold miners and the junior miners. Yeah, gold seems to be on a bit of a tear today. TLT is popping up, which means interest rates are dropping, which is why the IWM is dropping and why the Qs are going up.
IWM has a lot of financials in it.
Peter's pretending to be Oprah Winfrey.
So IWM has a lot of financials in it. These are small banks. The interest rate goes down. It's not good for them.
Yeah, the XLF is
Wish.
dropping today. XLE is dropping, which means the energy trade's dropping.
I'm taking a long on Wish at 17.19. I'm going to take a 920 trade here. Oh, it's actually none. Fucking them. I fucked up the moving averages. The moving average. This is the 20 moving average. I kind of messed up.
It's more like down around 710.
I know.
It might work.
Kind of messed up.
Yeah.
It might work. Let's see.
Yeah, it might work. I'll watch it. I have to take SoFi off my charts. It's just a dog. Disney's slowly leaking away here.
Wish can bounce.
Nice. Yeah. Well, there's just a really significant level of support there. I mean, they let it drop below that 15 level, but they brought it right back up again. Came right back up again. So yeah, Wish could be a long here.
Oh,
I just took a long at 713.
Yeah, I got it too. Let's see if I get there. Kind of messed. I kind of thought this is the 20 moving average. I kind of messed up looking at it, but let's see.
There's that
AMD.
S1
Look at
level.
AMD. AMD is beautiful.
Yeah. Wow. AMD to 110. Yeah.
Yeah, AMD definitely is going to go to 110. Let's see if Wish pops a little bit more. I can sell. Just pop a little bit more Wish. I'll get out of this stupid trade.
I've got an order in at 720.
Yeah, I guess everyone in the planet has.
Well, yeah, there isn't a lot of there's a fair amount of liquidity up through 720. I don't know if it's going to get there. Back at my break even.
Oh, what a drop on AMD. What a drop on AMD. Come on, Wish. Taking a long on AMD at 109. I want to see if you can get a pop above that. I'm taking a long. I just have a FOMO on AMD. Taking a long on AMD. This. See if you can. I'm at 109. See if you can get to a break of high of the day. This Wish. Yeah, that pop was a good. That pop was a good place to get out.
Nice catch on AMD there and that pullback.
Yeah.
It's just really extended from the moving averages.
Oh yeah. Yes. This Wish is a little bit worrisome.
Yeah, the longer it stays here, the more I don't like it.
Oh, AMD. I'm still long at AMD at 109. It's ripping. I love that. Hell yeah. AMD.
Come on.
Getting some out on AMD at 109.44.
Come on, Wish.
Come on. AMD is going to go to 110. Yeah. Oh, go. Come on, Wish. I'm getting out of my Wish at break even. My average is at. I'm getting out of my 717. That's my average. That was an idiotic trade. I'm going to focus on AMD. I'm getting out of a break even. AMD is going to go to 110.
I'm still waiting at 110. I'm still waiting at 720 here.
Oh, you look at this beauty. Oh, you look at this beauty getting out of one AMD.
Nice. There we go.
Well, I saw this drop being bought back up, and I just jumped in there at 109. I know it was extended, but this was a really, really nice bounce on this moving average. It's just suddenly bought back up. That's why I should have bought a call option on it.
Fill me. Come on, fill me. Fill me.
I wish went back up too.
Okay, filled 720 finally. I'm all out of Wish. I don't. It's feels kind of lame right now. Here goes 110 on AMD.
Yeah, it's gonna go. Getting out some a little bit more here. Oh yeah, beauty. So we're gonna go. The next one is probably a moving average around here. Yeah, I'm gonna hold some AMD for sure. Did anyone took AMD?
I wish I had.
I think Wish was a nice was a nice 920 trade. I just jumped in a little bit too early on it. These moving averages were so mishmashed that I kind of I thought that these two are the 920 trade. But AMD is still gonna go above 110. I think I'm gonna hold this AMD. I think it might go actually even higher. My average is good. It might go even going higher. Let's see, break up 110. What's that workhorse? Wow, what a short in workhorse.
Datadog's been amazing.
Amen is still trading workhorse. We just have to. Somebody has to update Amen operating system. That was last year when we were trading workhorse.
That's funny.
Look at Wish. Look at this pop on Wish. Man, I got out the break even, but look at this move up.
I just got all out of it at 720.
AMD. Let's get to 110. High of today is 109.95. I think he got offended. He didn't say anything, Amen.
No, he did. He was laughing.
No, I'm just kidding. 1 to 10. Yeah, no, trade as long as the stock that works for you. There's absolutely nothing wrong with trading something that works for you. You don't have to apologize from anyone for the system that it works. Getting out a little bit more than 110. Apple high. Yeah, Apple is also on the path to break the all-time high today, I think.
Yeah.
Almost
getting back to 150 on Apple.
Yeah. Apple is on a mission for an high. AMD to 110.33. Beauty. I don't know where I got that one.
SPY's breaking out here a bit by the looks of it. Yeah, exactly. The Qs are really strong here. TQQQ broke out. So we did get to 110 on AMD, 110.16 by the looks of it. Did you get out some more, 110, Andrew?
Sorry, what?
Did you get out of AMD at 110?
Some, yeah. I want to get to 110.
Look at Wish is going to break out now.
Bastard, Wish.
Keeps going.
I am the garbage today. I have to jump into the garbage truck. I should have held this Wish. I don't know why I got out of at the break even.
920 on Rocket. Rocket Mortgage. Oh yeah, that was nice trade on Rocket. Nice 920 trade. Pretty decent setup too, like strong from the open. Didn't really do any big gyrations. Eventually pulls back. It actually more bounced off the VWAP than the 20, but they were really close together. So yeah, either level could have worked. Nice one.
AMD is so strong.
Yeah, congrats to the people that took Rocket. That was a nice little bounce off the VWAP there, and the 20 moving average.
Adding a little bit more on AMD here for another breakout. The average is now at 109.35. Oh yeah, beauty! Look at this beauty. Come on, you can break the high of the day again. I know it's really extended, but there's a good chance that we can break to 110 high of the day. My average is at now 109.35, so I have a good cushion for a pullback. Wish at 740. Samir, what did you do? X. Come on, Apple. You can go to high of the day one more time. Prove everyone that. Oh, beauty, 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 beauty. Sold some at 1018. PLTR, Cathy Wood News. What is she dumping the PLTR or she's buying more?
Probably buying more.
Yeah, because she did have the.
Yeah.
AMD is still strong. $10.33, that imaginary number. I want to get to that. I think I got it from the high. There is this high of August 2nd. Might not necessarily be in a very important level, but I just want to have this imaginary level.
Just AMD feels a little toppy. It feels like it's going to do more of a pullback now. Getting a lot of candles with wicks on them.
Yeah, Master Chief, here's the thing. As you see, most of my trades that they opened in the first 5 minutes was bad today. Yesterday as well. I mean, it seems that we've got to be a little bit more patient. That's why I'm always recommending wait for the first 5 minutes. Yeah, I mean, that's the volatility of the market has come down. So you got to wait a little bit more until the choppiness goes away. As you see, all of my trades in the first 5 minutes I got stopped out. So. My average is at 109.35, so I'm going to hold this.
Yeah, here comes a bigger pullback on AMD.
Yeah, it might go to the 9 moving average at 109.50.
Yeah.
I might add actually on this moving average. Let's see.
Yeah, I was thinking 109.50 would be a area where it finds support. It's just so strong. It's just
it's very strong.
There's just going to continue to be buyers there. On tips. Here we go with WISH. Looks like it's going to go through 740.
Yeah. No trades for Chris yet. That's okay. You don't need to apologize from anyone for not trading. AMC doesn't seem, Anna, AMC doesn't really, it has no daily range. It doesn't seem to be really in play.
For swing trades, Sometimes if I like a trade, like when the swing trade I did with KWeb, I actually bought it in the morning because it was looking strong. I looked at it the night before. I thought it looked like it was ready for a bounce. It was right at some levels. It was really oversold. So I said in the room in the morning, I said I was going to buy some, and I think I sold some after it went up a bit, and then I said I was just going to hold the rest. And I was going to decide whether to continue to hold it based on how we closed out the day. So it continued strong throughout the day. So I just I even added back a little bit at the end of the day, knowing it would probably, thinking it would probably gap up the following day, which it did, and that's when I sold the rest of it. And fortunately, because it started to sell off after that. So that's one way to approach a swing trade. The other way I typically do is I'll have an alert set if there's a level I want to take a long at, and then let it fire off. And then I'll look at the stock again and decide whether I want to take a long on it. But usually I keep an eye on them into the close. So, and sometimes, not hasn't happened recently with swing trades, but sometimes, I'll take a swing trade into the close. I did that this week with CLOV, Clove it to report it after earnings, and then I actually bought some and held some overnight. And that wasn't even at the close. That was after hours. So, wow! Look at UPST almost it's at 199. 199.20 is the high. No, I got out of Sophie. What's it doing? Oh, look at that. It did hold that 15 level after all. See, sometimes stocks will do that. They'll just, if there's a level there, like 15, they really try to defend 15 for a long time. Dropped it down. Yeah, I knew it. It was, to me, those false breakdowns are really good indicators that, if they bounce back like that, like SoFi did, lost that 15 level and then came back up. It's almost like the market makers were wanting to get a whole bunch of shares at 15 or just and just break some stops, because they knew there were a lot of stops at 15. So all they have to do is pull bids or start shorting on some low volume bars, drive it down, trigger the shorts, buy all their shorts back, pick up more shares, and then they take it higher. Oh, look at the AMDs really breaking out just right off that 9 moving average. It's going the opposite direction as the Qs. Here comes 200 on UPST. $21,000 shares offered at 200. There's your 200 print right there. Puppet Master. In euros too. Wow.
Well, that was the most profitable bathroom that I've ever been. Selling some here.
Let it ride.
Let it ride. If I were there, I would have been out. $111. I still have 1,500 shares of AMD. I want to get to 111.
Yeah, 200. It did print 200. I'm wondering if I should write some 200 calls on UPST right now. Just for a
Bathroom
laugh.
break strategy. There's a trade book for that. Thank you for more donation, guys. 10 euros from Puppet Master. Thank you so much. And thank you for all the likes and subscribes, guys. Really appreciate that. On YouTube, 111. I think we're going to print 111 very soon. Disney is coming back up. Are you kidding me? You are kidding me, Disney.
Yeah, I took that off my. So UPST calls at 200 calls are 360, 370. Expiring today. I'm not going to do that. Although I'm tempted. WISH is almost at 750 now.
Oh yeah, beautiful. Pop above 111, getting out a little bit more at 101.16. I have 600 shares left on AMD.
That's crazy, AMD, eh? Wow.
Beauty. When did I call it? Didn't I call it at 107?
Yeah, no one. I think you got. Yeah, I think it was. It was on that big pullback. I think it was on that pullback.
Nice. Yeah. I
think it was on the
107.
I thought it was around 10. I thought it was around 108. 108 something. I think there was a bit of a pullback there. Datadog's on fire. D-Dog.
Oh. I cannot believe this beauty. It turned out to be a
man, Baidu's on the highway to hell.
So AMD is going to definitely continue going higher. I'll extend that, but one of what I have on my daily chart, and you guys can see it, is and by the way, guys, you can see my screen. Can you? Yeah, you should be able to see my screen. I'm coming. let me sell AMD some at 1137.
Oh, damn. I see I should have sold those 200 calls on UPST.
Yeah, daily chart. The next one that I have is 112.27-ish. And to be honest, the way that it's ripping is just, yeah, gonna go there. That would have been a call option. If you want to make a fortune here, you could buy a call option at 107. You would have
Yeah.
made a fortune right now. I hope Adi has done something over there.
Is Addy lurking in the corner?
Here? No,
Yeah, is he
in the
over
other
there?
room. He has
Oh.
the.
I thought he was in that corner office by the windows. Did he move?
It's it's down the other. Yeah, it is, but it's on
Oh,
the
I
other
see.
side. So he
Oh,
doesn't
okay.
have the window to the. He has the window to the yard, not to the back alley. I might actually switch my thing with him. He can take over the garbage.
Get in the garbage trucks.
He can take over the garbage room.
eBay's popping. Oh, yeah, Datadog's just still going. Oh, Datadog just did a 920 trade 10 minutes ago. Dag nammit. This is a classic. If you want to look at a classic 920 trade, you can look at D-Dog on a 2-minute chart. Just such a clean move right from the open. And then it rolls over, loses the 9, comes down to the 20, touches it, almost touched it, and then takes off again. I missed that one.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna end this day really well. So I'm gonna do the recap. So YouTube guys, thank you so much for watching. I mean, that was a really nice day. Although I had two bad losses at the Open on Wish and Disney, but turned out to be a really nice day. Actually, SPRT, not Wish. It was really nice. So I had 5-6 trade. Really nice. Thank you so much. And again, thanks for everyone for donation. Even $1, $2 matches a lot. I mean, if the number of the people in the chat room, each of them donate just a Starbucks coffee, we're gonna be over $10,000. So I mean, that's gonna be amazing. We're gonna have a direct donation. It's just $2. It's just a Starbucks coffee. We're gonna be having amazing. Every month we have almost $10,000 of donation to a charity of choice. Perfect. So, Carlos, feel free to turn off the YouTube because I'm going to do the recap. And yeah, feel free to join us, guys. What you see on YouTube is a little bit delayed and you don't see my real screen. But if you want to come to the chat room, it will be real time. You can also see the screen and entries and exits and everything. And so thank you so much. Feel free to check out our website for everything. Wish is going up. I wish I was in Wish. Okay, talk to you soon, guys. I'm going to do the recap here now.
Yeah, okay. Have a good night. Good day, everybody.
Okay.